guys, what's up? It's Ashlynn. I'm back with another video. Today is like a different kind of video, a different vibe. I'm here with my sister. This is Tasia. My sister is also a believer in Christ, so I decided, and we both think it's an awesome idea to just turn the camera on when we're having our conversations, because we feel like a lot of things we're saying could help someone else, even if it's just one person, because we sure like talk about things and are inspired to just keep going with Christ and stuff. So let's think. I feel like we should talk about us going to church, because we've been going
actually like consecutively, like so. It hasn't been like, well, how many times? Twice already. Together. I love that church.
Church is a good time, and I feel like a lot of believers, I'll just speak in general, or I'll speak for myself, sometimes I feel like it's not needed, but
it is.
It's needed.
It helps so much more. Like, you'll think that it's not, but then when you start going, like, it's like another breath of fresh air. Like, you say, okay, like, this is, I actually really do need this. Like, it keeps you, yes, we understand that, like, it's like a head start for the week, but whenever you're spending time with him throughout the week, it's like the word that you got from church just carries over.
Yeah, like I said yesterday, we were talking about this, and I said it's like a missing little piece that you need. It's like that perfect piece, like, inserted into your week. It helps you to kind of think back. You think back on what the message was, and it makes sense, you know, throughout your day. You kind of can go back and say, oh yeah, like the message was about Christ, and when he was born, the angel came and said, his name will be Jesus, his name will be Emmanuel, and God, that means God with us, and how he wants to be with us in just the regular, everyday life.
The ordinary, the mundane moments when we're like, Lord, like, are you really here? And we're like asking for a sign to show us, and we're like expecting some like miraculous sign, but most of the time it don't really be like that. So we'd be like, where is he? Like, I'm asking for a sign, I don't see him, I don't feel him. But you need to pay attention, because he's literally with you everywhere,
all the time.
You just have to open your eyes and be like, oh, wait a second, that was like a little wink from God, like, hey, here I am.
Yeah. And those winks from God, like the small stuff, like, okay, you say, God, I really want a coffee today, but I don't know, I don't have enough money. And then maybe you go out to the store and someone offers to buy your coffee, or I don't know, it's just something.
Yeah, it's like the little things where we'd be like, hey, like, that was nice. That's literally him. Showing you, like, I care about you. I'm hearing the little details. I'm hearing the small things, like,
And now it's making me think about when I was saying about being intentional, like having your day, spending your day being intentional, and just waking up and expecting something good to happen.
Because he is good. So no matter if you feel like it was you that he blessed or performed something for you, he did it for somebody else. So you can carry that with you and be like, look, no matter what, I know he's good, because I know that he's forever working, and he's forever in the little details, and he literally is everywhere. But you just have to be open to seeing it seeing it in the little things, and not just expecting some miraculous sign, because it don't be like that.
Not every day, everyday normal life, like even with me, how I stay home with my kids, I could still be intentional and say, you know what, I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna make sure my house is tidy. I'm gonna make sure dinner is ready for my kids. I'm gonna create a calm environment, a peaceful environment for my children, which is not the case all the time, y'all. I am not perfect. Disclaimer, I'm not a perfect Christian. I don't do anything right. There is no such thing as a perfect Christian. So also in all of this, also giving ourselves grace, because there are the moments where it's just, we're not having a good day, but we can either sit and stay in that place, that negative place, or we can
like, shoot, I didn't do this, or look, I did this wrong, or God's probably, he disappointed in me, he's mad at me. No, he's not. He already knew that you were going to do that before you did it. Like, it's not like that with him. He's like, okay, I understand that this happened, but guess what? Give yourself grace, ask for forgiveness, whatever it was, receive that forgiveness, and keep going.
Right.
There's no reason to have self-condemnation and put yourself in a hole That's not needed. You don't need to do that to yourself. And don't let the enemy put you in that place to where you feel like God is mad at you or he doesn't want anything to do with you just because you messed up. But God knows that we're not perfect, which is why we need Jesus in the first place. If we were perfect, we wouldn't need him.
Right. If we were perfect, we wouldn't need Jesus. Jesus wouldn't have died on the cross for us. He wouldn't have had to pay that price. And that's really good. That's really, really good. I think that's so important and vital for my walk with Christ, when I understood the fact that I don't have to sit and feel condemned, because I think a lot of people do. Yeah. When they mess up, they kind of run away from God, or they just feel like God is angry with them. Or like you feel like, dang, I done messed up my streak. Right. It's not you. Because I used to feel like that. Like I said, dang, I was doing so good for this amount of days. Mm-hmm. It's not you. You're not even, okay, if you're feeling like that, make sure that you're at the beginning of each day, ask him to give you that strength and to give you that, just give him, this bird is about to get hit. Right, so that you can, you know what I mean? No, yeah, ask him, what were you saying? Ask him to help you. It's not you. It's not in your strength. Right. It's not in your strength. Because remember I was saying, okay, you can think you're really strong in an area, and I'm speaking from a personal place, and if you're not continually asking God to help you in that area, you're gonna fall in that area. I'm gonna just use what's a good alcohol. You've been on a streak of not drinking alcohol for 5 months, and you're doing so good, and you're like, dang, it's been 5 months, I haven't had a drink. But you end up going, let's say you hang out with someone, or you go to the grocery store and you see some wine, you know what, you end up you buy some and you drink it, and you're like, dang, after you drink it you feel bad. Right, you say, oh shoot, all these months for what? It was for nothing. But it's like we have our weaknesses, and we have to give our weaknesses to Jesus. I'm saying we're gonna be back. Right. All right, y'all, we're gonna end the video because we were supposed to record, and actually we recorded a bunch of more stuff, but it was recording in slow motion. Right. So I think we're gonna do this again. We're gonna come back to y'all because we're always talking, we're always together. Right. We have lots to share and talk about. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video.